So, a few years ago I did a video on a 99p pen light that I got off eBay that bared a pretty good resemblance to the Second Doctor's sonic screwdriver, which was also a pen light. But unfortunately, that 99p pen light is long since gone, and there are still pen lights available on the market, so I bought one. Now this one, unlike the other one that was 99p, this one is 389. And unlike the original one I got, this one is actually just made of plastic, unfortunately, whereas the other one was completely metal. Though it does have some advantages. For example, this one is a rechargeable battery via micro USB, although in some ways that is a disadvantage, meaning that one day you will have to try and find a battery in order to put in this. But anyway, let's try and make it look a bit more Second Doctor sonic screwdriver-esque. So let's remove the loop, the wrist loop from here. Let's see if I can get it out with my fingers. There we go. Hey. And also, let's remove the little clip there. So yeah, and this one, unlike the previous one which had a button at the end, this one has the button on here like that, and this one is a good deal brighter as well. This one is a pretty bright one, as you can see there, though there is a certain disadvantage to it as well, being that because out of the two I had originally, one was just a pure white LED, however the other was a warmer white, basically a more yellowy type LED, which would have matched the actual bulb that would have been in the pen light that Patrick Troughton used, but again, it was just kind of random out of the drawer on which one you got. I mean, you could probably take this apart and change the LED if you're skilled enough, but yeah, if you're skilled enough for that, then you might be looking elsewhere. It's not a bad little thing for the money, considering it's got free delivery. There is an Energizer one that's been out of stock for a while. I don't know whether that one's made out of metal or not, but that one is also a bit more expensive at £6.99. This one is £3.92, was it? £3.89 this was. So yeah, again, I will put a link up in the description, but again, depending on when you're watching this video, it might be available, it might not be available, but you know, generally this type of thing will just be there. I mean, unless, you know, there's ever official replicas done, or if someone custom makes one, you're not gonna be 100% accurate basically with this, with stuff that you can. And also the fact is, it was just, you know, it was just a little pen light like this, basically. Not exactly like this, but still. Part of me does prefer the other one though, even though you can't get that one anymore, unless someone starts making it again, just because that one was made of metal, and I did like the one with the slightly more yellowy type LED on it. But this one's more useful actually as an actual just pen light generally, because it is significantly, you know, brighter in order to see things and everything like that. Also, a quick update, and for those who didn't bother reading the description, I did end up keeping this actual precision electronic screwdriver. I initially thought it had a loose connection there with the bits, but turns out no, it didn't. So thankfully I didn't need to return that or anything. So, but yeah. So would I recommend one of these? Yeah, it does the job. I mean, you could do a lot worse and for a lot more money. So yeah, it's fine. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that 99p deal at any point, but you know, keep an eye out, see if you see one, you know, in a shop reduced and that, then, you know, it could still do the job. But yeah, there we go, people, there we go.